Hey y'all, it's Keto Miss. Today's Friday. Whew, that was loud. March 22nd. I did a video yesterday and it's kind of loud. I'm sorry. I got my sunroof open and all my windows, well, my front windows open because it's such a beautiful day. I mean, y'all, it's gorgeous. Look at that. Look how beautiful. And it's not too cold and it's not too hot. It's just a gorgeous day. And anyway, I did a video yesterday, late yesterday afternoon. I was in so much pain. I was hurting so bad. My back was hurting from all the cleaning I did yesterday, as I told you all about. Well, when I got to my mom's house last night, she found a nail in my tire. Well, you know, yesterday I had just gotten my car washed. I went and actually got my oil changed. What else did I do? Yeah, that was it. Got my car washed, my oil changed after I did my lab yesterday morning. So when I got to my mom's house, she found a nail in my tire. I was like, oh crap. Well, I wasn't losing any air out of my tire, you know, so I thought, well, the nail's just holding the air in. And I was afraid it would eventually start leaking. So I took it to this little oil place where I get my oil changed up the road. It's not a minute, you know, one of those quick things. It's a nice one. I can't remember who they're affiliated with, but anyway, it's just a local place. Nice. Some of the nicest people I've ever met in my whole life. Super courteous, super nice. Just, you know, you just don't find that much nowadays. And I went in there, pulled up, and he came out and he said, yes ma'am, can I help you? And I said, well, I was here yesterday, I got my oil changed. And I said, I don't know if it was in there then, but I now have a nail in my back tire. And he said, oh yeah, we have time. And, you know, they finished up a customer and they pulled me in. And he actually said, just leave your car right here and go ahead and go in and we'll put you, you know, get you right in. So that's what they did. And that's what they did. And he worked on it for a little bit. He sprayed it with a soapy water, you know how they do, to check to see where it is. And anyway, he came in there and he kind of giggled a little bit. And he said, well, have you been losing any air? And I said, no. I said, I just noticed it yesterday and I just thought I'd bring it in and check because, you know, while I'm off still. And he said, well, ma'am, it's in the rubber tread of the tire. It didn't puncture the inner tube or whatever's in there, you know. Air wasn't getting out because of it. So he took it out and didn't charge me a dime. I mean, of course, he shouldn't have, but they could have. They could have charged me a labor fee or something, you know. They didn't charge me anything. He was so nice. He said, you know what, you do so much business with us and y'all bring all your cars here and that's just the least I could do, you know. Anyway, it's such a nice experience. It's so nice when people are nice like that. And I'm gonna drive around the neighborhood a little bit. I was in front of my house, but I want to drive in front of my neighborhood a little bit and record because it's just so pretty outside. And yes, I know I need to get out and walk, but I just don't want to get out and walk. I should though, because it's a gorgeous day. Gorgeous, gorgeous, gorgeous day. I love it. Anyway, so I'm just gonna drive around my neighborhood with the sunroof open and my windows down. And so while I was out and about today, I needed to go pick up a prescription. They called me back about my thyroid and said that my thyroid, she said it was a little bit high. I'm guessing she's talking about my TSH being high. Well, when your TSH is high, it means you're not getting enough thyroid because your gland has to work overtime to get the thyroid, for your body to make the thyroid or whatever. So my body wasn't doing enough. So she said in a couple of weeks, well, let me back up. She asked, did I take my thyroid medicine that morning? And I said, yes. Was I not supposed to? She said, no, you were supposed to. But she said, in a couple of weeks, will you go back and do it again? And don't take it next time. Let's just see how it is. And I'm like, okay. So in a couple of weeks, well, they have a lab there at the place where I go to the doctor, but they're expensive. Like, there's the next building, and they're open. That lab is open like 24/7, because it's attached to like a work care, not emergency room. But anyway, and I said, well, I'm gonna have to wait until I have another day off, because I just don't want to miss work to do this, because we get bonuses at work to be there and not miss any days. So I'm gonna prop it up on my arm, and if it's really shaky, y'all, I'm sorry. So I just really didn't want to miss any days. I've gotten a couple of supplement checks for not missing any days, so I didn't want to miss any more days. So that's what's happening right there. And so in a couple of weeks, I think I'm gonna do it like the week we're out for Easter break, because we'll have a Friday and a Monday, and I'm hoping, I think surely they'll be open that day, and I think I just might go back and do it that day, because it has to be a fasting one again. I hate those, y'all. That's such a pain in the butt, because you can't have anything to eat. You can have water, but that's nothing to eat. So I have to do it again. Don't take my medicine next time. And so that's what's going on. So see what I was telling y'all? My thyroid's like, I was born with a thyroid condition. So I've dealt with this all my life, and being up and down and normal and up and down and normal. And it just is a pain in the bahonky. But, if I want to be healthy and I want to live, I have to do it. So I just will. I'll just have to take care of it. No big deal. Anyway, I just wanted to get on here and say, hey, I'm going to drive around the neighborhood some more and video. I hope it's not too shaky and bumpy and stuff, because I don't have my little thing with me. I think I want to get me one of those Gorilla Grip tripod thingies, or you can make it longer or shorter, and swirl it around, attach it to stuff. And I don't know what I would attach it to in here, but I'd find something. But anyway, my gosh, it's a gorgeous day. Gorgeous. I'll go up here, turn this light up here, and anyway, my hair's getting all messed up, and I have done zero cleaning today, because I decided I was going to give my back a break. So that's what I'm doing, giving my back a break. I did a little bit of like throwing clothes in the washing machine. Stuff I got to get back out, put in the dryer, like our blankets and stuff like that. But I think I'm going to try to do more tomorrow. I only have 2 days left of my spring break. But oh well. So, when I was at the doctor yesterday, they said, day before yesterday, whenever it was, y'all, Wednesday, whenever I was at the doctor, she's asking me about sleeping, and I said, well, I fall asleep okay, I can't stay asleep, and from what I understand and what I've read about it, it's kind of a post-menopausal thing, and I'm definitely post-menopausal. I had a complete hysterectomy in 2010, so I'm, it immediately put me into menopause then, and I think I was premenopausal before the surgery. So now I am postmenopausal. So now I gotta have another bone density scan and all that mess, which that's fine. Going down another street. Just gonna drive around my neighborhood. I know I'd burn more calories if I get my butt out and go walk, but I just don't want to walk. I don't want to get out. And it probably would help my back and everything, but as you can see, that's not what I'm doing. You know, sometimes I drive around my neighborhood and I see people living here that I know that I didn't even know lived in my neighborhood. And my neighborhood has a Facebook thing, but not everybody gets on it. You know, not everybody likes that kind of thing. And you're driving too fast. I hate little teenagers that do that crap. That just makes me so mad, and I'm sure mine did it too. I just think about these little kids at spring break, and these little kids are outside playing, and I just worry that some of these people aren't looking. They're looking at their phone. You know, they're doing everything but what they should be doing. And he came around that corner flying, and this whole neighborhood is 25 miles per hour. The whole neighborhood. Well, he was going faster than 25, I can tell you that right now. I have people look at me like, y'all like, what's she holding her phone up for? Anyway, but I have lived in this neighborhood for, my goodness, it'll be 27 years in November. No, next month, April. I'm trying to think, because I've been married, it'll be 28 years in November, and we moved into our new house in, why didn't I go ahead and drive down that way? Gotta turn around right here. Okay, so it's gorgeous outside. I mean, like, if it's nice tomorrow, I'm gonna get out and walk. It's been, it's been cold and rainy, and it's just nice because it's finally a day that it's nice and decent outside. It's beautiful outside, beautiful. My husband and I used to like to get out and walk. We had 3 dogs. We have 2 dogs now. We had to have one put to sleep. Very sad. Very, very, very sad. But I'm okay now. Anyway, so getting back to my saying, I'm having lots of squirrel moments. Getting back to my story. So when I was there and I told her, she asked, are you sleeping okay? And I said, I fall asleep okay. Fine. I said, and sometimes I can sleep till the alarm goes off, but sometimes I'll wake up an hour or 2 and I just lay there. And I said, it just drives me crazy because, that last 2 hours of sleep is just precious, precious, precious. It's precious time. See people out here washing their cars and everything. See if I can keep from getting any of that water in my car. The guy was washing his car. Am I going? I've gone that way. Just going all over the place. Some of my neighborhood, we live in the newer part. We used to live in the old part. We lived in a house in the old part. We lived there for many, many years, and I think that's one of my chairs that used to be in my backyard. But I'm driving by the house where we used to live, our first little house in the neighborhood. And you know what? I love my house now, but I wish I still lived in that little house because it was paid for. And it was small, but now we're back to, 3 of us living there, and I'm sure, before too long, my son will move as well. So my daughter, I've told y'all my daughter moved out. So it's me and my husband and my son. And I just have a feeling he's not going to be living at home much longer, which is fine. That's totally fine. Oh, look how pretty my hair is. Ooh. That's called sunroof spring day hair. Anyway, there's lots of reflection there as far as I can see. Y'all might not see it. Anyway, so she prescribed me some medicine, and so I needed to get more heavy whipping cream for my coffee, and so I went up to the grocery store, actually the grocery store where my son works. And I went up there and got some heavy whipping cream and got some more Coke Zero, don't judge, and a block of cheese, because I just found out, I found the disc to my food processor, and it says I saw a video and I can grate cheese on my processor, my food processor. I want to try that, because I know they say, the bagged pre-shredded cheese has got a little bit of, trace carbs in it, starch and stuff like that. So, y'all, I didn't do a whole lot of makeup today, because I kind of decided at the last minute to run and go check the tire. Well, I knew I needed to. I just, I didn't want to get dressed and go do it. But anyway, so let me put these back on. It's bright. I'll close one of these windows. And it's got a little bit of a tint on it, so that helps. Close my... Oop. Anyway, but I'll leave the thing open. Yeah, what is that pretty thing outlining my double chin? I guess that's what that is. It's still on there. What's that from? Little ring of light, but I don't know where it's coming from. It might be a reflection off my, Anyway, so they prescribed me some medicine, so I ran up there and got that. Got my heavy whipping cream. Got a few more things. I did find... Oh, I'll do a little... went ahead and got me some more carb balance tortillas. My husband made taco meat the other night. I got another thing of Tirani, sugar-free syrup. I got an 8-pack of, let's see that? Got an 8-pack of the little small bottles of the Coke Zero. Got my own prescription. It was $0. I don't know what the deal was, but I'm not complaining. And I got some Hershey's Cocoa. I need to make some more fat bombs. Got my heavy whipping cream. I just got the store brand, and I don't like these little peel back things like this, but I have some little plastic containers that I keep in the refrigerator. Oh, and I got 2 of these. I've never tried these before. The guy that checked me out, I've seen them. I've seen them on I keep hearing somebody back there. I guess it's how long. I keep hearing people talk about them, but these Bang drinks, so I'm gonna get that. The guy that checked me out actually said he liked them too. And I got this one. The flavors are this is purple haze, and the other one I think it's black cherry vanilla. I love black cherry anything. And I went ahead and got this block of cheese that I'm gonna grate and just see how much see how that thing does. It wasn't very much. But anyway, so I guess I'm gonna go in, put some of this up, and I don't know, it's Friday night. My husband and I usually go out to eat on Friday night. We'll just have to see what we're gonna be doing. But anyway, let me put this right here for a minute and put my stuff back in the bag. And medicine in my bag.